when I'm downtown,
Deuteronomy chapter 28,
I know
verse 15.
some brothers down there that's doing their thing.
You supposed to be up there too. Go ahead. Oh, yeah, that's what they stomping at.
Downtown.
Okay. All praise.
Yeah.
All
Purple.
right.
Hey, yes, sir.
Oh no, you talking about
IUIC.
Purple
and gold. Purple and gold. Yes, sir.
IUIC. All praises. You know them brothers. You know, we got difference with them, but
it's like a Muslim culture, but different.
Say that again.
I'm Muslim.
Oh, I see. So.
I'm pretty sure this is more Christianity.
Nah. It's Christianity, but it's leading the right way.
We don't want to deal with that term, right?
Yeah, just want to deal with that term, man.
Well, I'm a Christian.
Well, you going like a
bitch. So, but you get that, right? Well, we don't deal with the word, because we don't deal with the title Christianity,
man,
right?
I don't like Christianity
because we don't want to
have no problem with it, but it's certain stuff that I question. I still question to the, like. How did you do that?
Let me ask you a question.
How did you do that?
So, let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
You say you're a Muslim.
Yes, sir.
All right. So what about Islam? Do you not question? Are you a practicing Muslim first of all?
No, I grew up in it.
Okay.
But it's still, I'm coming. Okay, I'll be there before I leave. Certain stuff, it's certain stuff you question, just like Christianity. Certain stuff you question, like, well, how did you come here and do this? I've never seen you before. How did you come here, down here, speak to all these people?
So point, let me address a few things. So first,
I know Allah got a tombstone.
You say you're Judah, right?
Yes, sir.
So in the Quran, you know in the Quran what the Quran says about the children of Israel, right? In the Quran, it says the children of Israel are the chosen people above the Arabs, Ishmaelites.
That's real.
So what I want you to understand is, so if you are a chosen people above the Ishmaelites, right?
Sir.
The Ishmaelites are who formed Islam.
Yes, sir.
So if you're chosen above them, then how can you be a part of them?
But this how it's hand in hand with me.
It can't be. You know why? You know why it can't be? Let me explain to you.
Yes, sir.
Because you are a child of Jacob.
Yes, sir.
You understand what I'm saying? They're children of Ishmael. The children of Ishmael are enemies of the children of Jacob. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you're congregating with your enemy.
Basically.
Your enemy is not going to teach you the truth about yourself.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to disrespect what you grew up in. I just want you to understand.
You're telling me something I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. You congregate.
We grew up in Christianity.
Exactly. It's real.
Exactly. So
and I grew up between both. My godmother is Muslim. My godfather is Muslim. They practice
Israel always looking for something, huh?
Yeah. So now, my mother is a Christian.
Yeah.
But my mother is also a drug addict.
Okay.
So I'm balanced between both.
Yeah, I understand that. And it's a lot of brothers in this truth whose mother, father, and some of them didn't have neither one of them, you know what I'm saying, that was in the same predicament. You understand what I'm saying? And the scriptures actually speak to that. That's how we know that we Israel. You understand what I'm saying? Because Deuteronomy tells us these things are going to happen. You understand what I'm saying? That's how we identify ourselves as Israel. It tells us these curses will be upon us for a sign and for a wonder upon our seed forever. You know what I'm saying? You know anything about a seed, you be like, man, that's my seed. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about your child. You know what I'm saying? So it say it'll be upon our seed forever. Meaning it's gonna be on our children forever. So that we can identify ourselves. That's how you know to catch which button. Okay, that's the 56. I see that sign right there. Exactly, it's the same way. The signs in the scripture tells us who we are. Now I can understand, you know what I'm saying, how a brother that may have had a Christian mom could even go to Islam. I can understand it because Christianity is so half-assed and so backwards. You understand what I'm saying? That you just get in your spirit.
It's certain stuff they don't tell you about. It's certain stuff they shortcut you on.
Yeah.
You get shortcutted on a lot. They don't speak the real. When they speak, when I listen to it, it's real. I've seen pictures to where they showed me the black Jesus. And showed me they got the pictures out there downtown, like I'm telling you.
Let me give you this scripture real quick, brother.
Listen.
So this is Ezekiel chapter 16, verse 25. Thou hast built thy high place at every head of the way.
We have built the high power every head of the way, but
it's gonna give you perfect perspective. It might be self-explanatory. It say, and has made thy beauty to be abhorred, and has opened thy feet to everyone that passed by, and multiplied thy whoredoms. So every doctrine, every understanding, every knowledge, you know what I mean, all the knowledge, like in the
wood and stone.
Like wood and stone. Right, that's a curse that's on us. You know, we've been tossed to and fro by every wind of doctrine, right? So that makes us commit whoredom against Yahweh. We breaking the first commandment. You know,
not have no
other gods before
God.
You know, so what happens? We open our feet to every understanding, every doctrine,
everything that sound legit.
Yeah,
yes,
because
sir.
Israel is likened unto a woman, right? So Israel is likened unto a woman, and look, with our orders, we done turn from our husband, the Lord, Yahweh. You know what I mean? And then now what? He gonna deal treacherously, but he gonna let us. He gonna let us fall.
Going through that right now.
Hey, we was actually getting ready to go to that.
Let me pull out Let me pull out Dual Edge. Let me pull out.
There you go.
28 and 64.
There you go. Yeah, we was just getting ready to go into that.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28,
Heal my people
verse 64.
Slightly.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people,
Heal my people slightly.
from the one end of the earth
Jeremiah
even unto the other.
chapter 7.
And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy father have known, even wood and stone.
So the cobblestone, right? That the Jews, you know,
Stone
that's
is
not the
Islam.
Jews, but the Islam. Sorry, that the Islamic, okay, movement. They worship that thing. They want to go to Mecca to see that.
Yeah,
you know,
go to the Holy Mecca.
Come.
It feel like once you get to the Holy Mecca,
Mecca, yeah,
my father been there.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
So, and
You
then
feel like you just, yes, sir.
yeah, he said wood as well, right? What's the wood, brother?
Even wood and stone.
The wood is like
Wood is the cross.
the cross, bro.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Something you
Christianity.
build. Yes, sir.
Christianity, you know what I mean? And it's on every church, is it not? The cross on every
corner,
church,
yeah.
and then we wear it on our neck.
Give me Habakkuk.
The
Habakkuk 2 and
the
19.
Rose of Mary.
Habakkuk
The Rose.
2 and 19. Listen to this.
Go ahead.
Go ahead and pull that real quick.
Okay, yeah.
Book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 19. Woe unto him that said to the wood, awake, to the dumb stone, arise, it shall teach. Behold, it is laid over with gold and silver, and there is no breath at all in the midst of it.
So it tells you. So woe means death and destruction. So that's the Lord saying death and destruction, you know, for the people that are seeking answers from a dumb stone. Right? So
And wood or any other.
well, no, it's talking about the stone of Islam.
Yes, sir.
That's what it's talking about. See the
Well,
Lord.
it's talking about idolatry, period.
Yeah, true.
Idolatry,
True,
because
true.
you know that's not the only God
true.
that's been made in the stone or
yeah.
wood.
True.
You know,
You got
so
Buddha, you got
yeah,
Muhammad.
all those things.
Buddha,
you know,
Buddha
but,
would
and
be the
what
metal.
happens though?
The gold.
All those things are for the other nations, but what happened? We end up getting, you know, we
Scattered
end up
across the nation. That's why I started off with that.
We get scattered through sinning against the Most High, and then you know, like I say, we get caught up in these things. Our children, like you said, you shall begin to worship gods which ye or your fathers knew not. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, we put these things on a generation coming. So. They, like you say, today, here we are. I'm Muslim, I'm Christian.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
sir.
how I was raised,
And
but
it's-
we ain't none of that though.
You ain't none of that because this how I see it. You got people like this, and you got people like this. But you got to deal with both of these people. So look, your auntie might be this, but your mama this. But you go to your auntie house every weekend.
Yeah.
So we go over there on the weekend, you got to do this. But when Monday through Friday with your mama doing this.
Yeah.
So it's saying
Conflict. And then
yes,
listen,
sir.
it don't really bring anything because that's a wide doctrine, man. It says
Your mama is
it's
exactly.
a wide doctrine.
You
know
don't
what I'm
know
saying?
what
It's
to know.
What the scripture say? It says broad is the way that leadeth to destruction.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
So, and that's Matthew chapter 4, verse 4. Broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. Right? That's a broad religion. Check this out. This is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 17. Because nothing gets done. Black men still hate each other, still killing one another. The law is the only thing that put perspective.
And they put
on
that in power for us to do that to each other.
That's right.
Because they know you're going to follow behind that before you follow behind this book. Once you open that book, the book teaches you the real, but you don't want to know the real.
Yeah, that's exactly
So
right.
once you close that book, you thinking what we doing out here is the real. It
Yeah.
ain't.
That's why I say right here, every man is brutish. This is Jeremiah chapter
Bring it out.
51, verse 17. Every man is brutish by his knowledge. Every founder is confounded by the graven image. For the molten image is falsehood. So same thing with that rock, same thing with that crust. You know what I'm saying? You know, because it ain't nothing being taught. You're not learning you know, that you are accursed people, that you should turn from your wicked ways and follow after the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High God. They want to take your money in there. Yeah. They want you to bring money to the offering plate and jump around and
just
sing
so
all
you can
day.
believe in what they telling you. They want you to put money behind it for you. They say you pay 10%. No, you pay
rule by their
You pay 10% tax.
What's going on, bro?
Once you pay that 10%,
they say you save.
Well, yo, that's what you say. But still, at the end of the day, I'm saving your church.
That's
I'm not saving you as the pastor. Right. I'm not helping you as the pastor. As the pastor, you're not helping me as an attendee.
Yeah.
You're not helping me.
There ain't no help. You know what I mean? So it say, for his molten image is falsehood, and there is no breath in them. They are vanity, the work of errors. You know what I mean? That's why people still ain't get it, man.
That's why we ain't got the job that we got today.
They even taught to cut off their beard to be presented more presentable to the white man to get a job. You're not supposed to cut that. You're not supposed to cut your beard off. And if you do cut your hair,
you
got to be
mark your body.
You ain't supposed to mark your body, so you know that. So you know you're not.
I've been following y'all for.
You gotta go with.
So it say
they speak the real to me.
That's right. It says they are vanity, the work of errors. In the time of their visitation, they shall perish. And what is it talking about? The time of the visitation. The time of the visitation is when the Yahweh shall return and destroy our enemies. Right?
You had that visitation out here to where you got something.
Right? So let me ask you a question.
Let me see. Isaiah chapter 28.
Adam was the only man on earth?
No.
I know you know.
Work of errors.
Adam was the only man on earth?
Can't tell me nothing.
You know what I mean?
Adam or Eve, they wasn't here together. They weren't the only two people like
that. I'm just showing you something. Do you believe that?
Isaiah chapter 28, verse 12.
I was talking Bible like Adam didn't necessarily mean man.
So check this
out. So Adam didn't mean man?
Adam, hey, God made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve,
like,
man.
I wasn't just raised in one, I come from a family of Masons to Christianity to
I got all that. I got
Masons,
Freemasons in my family.
If you bring that second Esdras out again, let me bring that second Esdras out for you, man. Because he said he made him Lord over the creatures.
Speaking
nah, but look, I was about to, I mean, I don't even have to
go ahead, bro. You got it.
So let me ask you said that you don't believe that. You said Adam means, what you say again?
Well, it's like
Adam wasn't the only man here, basically.
It wasn't even on like a man thing. It was more like molecules and like scientific way. Like, yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like,
who told you that?
It wasn't nothing like it wasn't I was told that like somebody believed that in my family and they taught me.
Well, they taught you wrong, bro.
They ain't never been taught wrong. That's why we went to the Christianity.
And who shall he
Adam was a man,
right?
Adam was a chosen man.
Yes, sir.
A chosen seed line.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 28, verse 9.
Adam. We're going to deal with him, brother.
You can go ahead and bring him on.
Listen to this,
and finish up what you were telling me.
Nah,
you got it, bro.
This Isaiah 28. Oh, you read? Go ahead.
I don't know if he has something. I want us to all be on the same page.
I want to read this scripture.
We're going to deal with these brothers. I ain't want to do that. Go ahead. It's all good, bro. So what we out here doing, we teaching, you know what we about. You know what it is.
All right, listen to this and tell me what you think. Listen to what you think. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 4, verse 9. And the Lord said unto Cain, where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? And he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. And now thou art cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth and received thy brother's blood from thy hand. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield until thee her strength, a fugitive and a vagabond, shalt thou be in the earth. And Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from the face shall I be hid. And I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth, and it shall come to pass that every one that findeth me shall slay me. And the Lord said unto him, therefore whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken upon him.
Are you speaking on Abel and Cain?
Well, I wanted him to see it.
Okay.
I wanted him to see it.
Where you at?
Right here, where he said, right here. Anybody that findeth me shall slay me.
Man, I just lost that.
Findeth me.
I see it right here. So it says, and it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me. And the Lord said unto him, therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold.
Read a little bit more. What
And the Lord,
what did Cain do?
and the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. And Cain went out from the presence of the Lord and dwelt in the land of Nod on the east of Eden. And Cain knew his wife, and she conceived and bare Enoch.
Cain was beefing with Abel, right? Now
But
you
look,
beefing.
the thing that he wants you to
right?
get, hear this real quick. Go
Yes,
ahead.
sir.
The thing that I'm trying to get you to understand is if Adam was the only person on earth.
How Cain get here?
Exactly. So,
Creatures,
so
man.
how did he have a wife?
And all these-
Who was he scared of?
Yes, sir.
And who was the Lord talking about? Whosoever.
Bring them
Yes,
cameras.
sir.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
sir.
my point of showing you that contention is that I'm showing you that the doctrine of Christianity is faulty, my brother. You know what I'm saying? That's just one thing
What
that
the
I'm showing
man
you back
wrote.
quickly.
That's
You
what the
understand
man
I'm saying?
wrote.
That's right there. That's not even something that's mixed up. That's clear as day.
Reading
Adam was not the only
between
man
the
on earth.
lines. It's what the man wrote.
Cain knew his
It's
wife,
what the man
and
wrote.
she conceived and bare Enoch.
When you
And
get
he
this
built a
Salakia,
city.
when you get this information, brother, don't bring it to anybody until you have spent the time in it that you
To
can
look for
refute
yourself.
who you bringing it to. So if you go into your mom and you like, Mom, I found out I'm an Israelite and this, that, and the other, but you haven't obtained the knowledge, and your mom has been a Christian for 15 years, she's not gonna hear that.
Yes, sir.
My mom has been a Christian for my whole life, and I have the knowledge, and she's not gonna hear that. You
Yes,
see what I'm
sir.
saying? So if you don't have the knowledge, then they gonna break you down where you like, damn, shit, maybe I am too. You see what I'm saying? But that's why I asked you, are you in the book? Right? So you gotta spend the time to get in the book. Because that's what happened to me. Right? My brother right here brought me into the truth. And I was watching the videos, same thing, I'm watching the videos, and I'm like, yeah, it sound right. And then when I would go to people, I wouldn't have the scriptures to pull to them to prove my point. So I had to get in that book on my own. Yeah, good thing,
You
bro.
gotta read it. Once you read that book yourself, once
Already,
you read that book yourself, you know to read.
Hey, get the YouTube channel. You gotta.